Okay, so we're going to take a look at the front garden, and it is looking fantastic. We have all of our sunflowers that we have up on the island there that are doing just incredibly wonderful. Tons and tons of blooms, which I think is helping to bring in a lot of pollinators. So our peppers are doing fantastic. And then our watermelons, I did notice they had some issues with them. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're overripe and need to be picked, because we didn't know the signs. But there's two like fang looking holes there. I don't know if they're literally splitting because they're done or whatnot. So because we've never grown that variety, so I need to really look into that. These guys are getting pretty close, I think, because they're starting to take on like a little bit of a yellowish tinge instead of the white, and so I think these ones might be close to being ready. And then I also noticed that there was one watermelon up there that has a big split in it. Right there. So it's like it's split open. I don't know if that's because it was overripe or something or whatnot, or something to do with the watering. I need to look into that, because that's not cool to have it get that big, and it's not like bigger than the other ones. There's ones that are bigger than it, so I don't know what the deal is. So we'll have to kind of look into that. With our pumpkins, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. You can see they're nice size green. Then our other Thai hots doing very well. And then we have some more pumpkins. This one's actually starting to get some orange on it. There's a second one there. And we have a couple of butternuts I noticed, but not a whole lot. I think we only had one plant. So the two survive, and then it just didn't thrive like the watermelon did, or the pumpkin. So we'll have maybe just a few butternuts, but a good crop of pumpkins, I believe. And so the watermelons over here, they're looking close to being ripe. I need to check them, but they're doing well. And then our Thai dragon peppers are doing good as well. So yeah, we've got 5 watermelon there. And then our little here we've got our new thing. So we have our this one, actually our new watermelon, which those are spiny. It's hiding there. And then tons of our little Jack B. Little, or I think that's what they're called, little miniature pumpkins. And they are a ton of those, so they're doing really well. So we're pretty excited about that. You can see there's a bunch more little fruits here. So then this one, these are our gourds. So here we have our birdhouse gourd there, and then over here we have some more female flowers, which will hopefully turn into fruit. There's a male flower, so hopefully they'll get pollinated. And then our other little gourd, which is a new one this year. It's called a small spoon gourd, and it's right there. And there's one right there, and then one right there. And they have this distinctive yellow with a green bottom there. So looks like we're gonna get a few of those, which is pretty cool. So we'll have those. And anyway, and there's another one of our sunflowers, the volunteers, and so lots of blooms and flowers to bring the bees out. And then with the pumpkins have huge blooms too, so that's why they get pollinated so well. Anyway, everything's going fantastic pretty much. Have to look into those watermelon issues and see what's going on, but that's all for now. Thanks. Okay, so our south garden here, we've got more cucumbers. They're doing fantastic, especially now that we got them up. I cleaned up a lot of the bottom there, trimmed back some vines, and kind of made sure everything was going up, so we can see. Oh, in this one they get fat real quick. We picked dozens of those in the past week, so it looks like we got more to pick. But anyway, they're doing very good. Lots of them coming up real well. And then looks like that guy needs to be trained back over there. But anyway, yeah, they're doing fantastic. And then with the peppers, they're doing well again. I picked a bunch last week. And now there's a bunch more ready. So it looks like our Hungarian hot wax, those are the big green, yellowish green ones, which if you wait long enough will turn a little bit red-orange. Those are real delicious and looking very nice. Getting a good yield on those. Our black Hungarian, doing well there. They turned to go from black to the reddish, purplish. Doing good. Jalapenos. We got lots of jalapenos, yellow jalapenos. It's hard to. The yellow jalapenos and the Santa Fe's look very similar till the Santa Fe's obviously turn a nice, delicious red there. So it's kind of hard to distinguish them, but they're all doing very well. Our Gong Bao, they're doing great. Popped up a lot here. They're long, skinny peppers, and kind of it's almost like they dry real quick, and they're not very fleshy, but they're doing pretty well. And what do we got here? These are our Hole Mole, so those are still ripening up, and looking forward to making some mole sauce with them. Those are the ones in the bottom are starting to get a little bit reddish brownish, so we'll have to check those out and see when they'll be ready. And this is the Gong Bao. It's really spreading out. I didn't realize it was that. Spreading. The Tabasco is really short, and this looks like it's put up a few little things there, but it's kind of nice and small. There's tons of these little ones. There's some that are red, so we'll be ready to harvest. Then back there is our mariachi. You can see the big red one there, the big waxy one there. Looking real nice. Everything over here is doing good. Some Cajun bells. It's hanging over there. We've got I definitely have to put 2 lines of support next year for these 2 rows, because smushing them all together they kind of just go crazy. But our Bulgarian carrot, our Apache here, these little guys doing great. Looks like these are some Fresnos that came through from the back. There's the Cajun bell again, which looks like a little mini bell, but has some nice spice to it. These are Serranos, our Poblanos. Here's our Cayenne. And then, yeah, so everything's doing great. Everything, like I said, it's just kind of all mixed and messed up, so it's hard to keep them straight a little bit, but luckily all the ones over here are distinct enough that they don't get too mixed up, and I can tell which ones are which. So I'll have to remember that for next year. Put 2 rows of supports, because last year this Cajun bell, which is now over 3 feet tall, was only about a foot. I didn't think it would grow that far, and these other ones are up probably almost 4 feet, so we'll definitely need some higher supports and better for next year. But anyway, it's fantastic. Everything's doing great, and we had a good yield, good harvest already, so we'll be getting some more. So anyway, that is the South Garden.